Greetings to everyone. Presenting PPT presentation on affirmative action for women in India. Myself Apurva Jambal and I am from BA Honours Political Science, and under the able guidance of Dr. Chandrakanta K. Mathur ma'am, I am presenting presentation on affirmative action for women in India, and the presentation is explained in detail in the following slides. Thank you. Presentation on affirmative action for women in India. Empowerment of women leads to development of a good family, good society, and ultimately a good nation, said by late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Women empowerment in India. There are certain government schemes which are launched for women empowerment in India. The second picture portrays that if we give equal opportunities to women, they will surely bring change to the society, and the change is needed in present times. Road to women empowerment: protection of girl child, opportunities for entrepreneurship, increased safety, more jobs, access to education, stop discrimination, stop any kind of violence. It requires affirmative actions for women. Affirmative action. What is an affirmative action? Affirmative action is a policy in which an individual's color, race, sex, religion, or national origin are taken into account to increase opportunities provided to an unrepresented part of the society. Affirmative action policies in India are operative in three main spheres. They are as follows: appointment and promotion in government services, admission to public education institutions, seats in the legislature. The purpose of affirmative action is to establish fair access to employment opportunities, to create a workforce that reflects the demography of the qualified available workforce in the relevant job market. Affirmative action policies and programs are tools whereby additional efforts are made to recruit, hire, and promote qualified women, minorities, and individuals with disabilities. Understanding affirmative action. Affirmative action has been at the heart of public policies aimed at upliftment for the socially disadvantaged section in India. Affirmative action incorporates some features from the two distinct British concepts of positive discrimination and positive action. It is a set of policies that supports members of disadvantaged groups that have suffered discrimination in the past or future in areas of education, employment, or housing. Status of women in India: 27% women are married by 18 years of age, 28% women violence has been recorded by their intimate partners, 27.7% women share graduates in science, technology, engineering, etc. at post-secondary level, and at secondary level the data is 43.9%, and at female share employment in senior middle management the data is just 13%, and the report is as per United Nations Human Development Report 2019. Every hour there are 26 crimes reported against women. The source is from National Crime Report Bureau 2005 to 2018. Every hour a woman is killed for dowry. Source: Telegraph 2013. Lowest literacy rate is recorded in Asia. Out of every 100 girls in rural India, only one single girl attends class 12. Indian men earn 25% more than women in same kind, and the data is from femalerights.com. Therefore, gender disparities in India need an affirmative action. Need for affirmative action for women. Among the disadvantaged segments of people in country, the women disadvantaged groups is constituted by women. They suffer from all sorts of social, economic, and political marginalization in India. They face challenges almost throughout their life, right from their birth. In such a situation, the need for affirmative action for women becomes quite obvious. There are certain schemes launched by Government of India for affirmative action for women. They are as Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, One Stop Center Scheme, Women Helpline Scheme, Scheme for Prevention of Trafficking and Rescue, Rehabilitation and Reintegration of Victims Trafficking for Commercial Sexual Exploitation, also called as Ujjwala. Swadhar Greh, a scheme for women in difficult circumstances. Working Women Hostels. Support to Training and Employment Program for Women, that is STEP, and this is an initiative launched by Ministry of Women and Child Development. Mahila Heart and Mahila Shakti Kendras (MSK) towards a new dawn. Mahila Police Volunteers. Nirbhaya Fund. Role of women in different sectors. Women participation in three major sectors. In trading and service sector, women constitution percentage is 7.68%, whereas in finance sector it is 10.88%, and in industrial production it is 7.21%. Gender Gap Index 2021. As per report, India in 2021 has 28 places and has been ranked 140th among 156 nations participating in the ranking. It is third worst performer among South Asian countries, with Pakistan and Afghanistan trailing and Bangladesh being at top. Gender parity in Indian states. Gender parity in Indian states. The bottom ranked states are Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Assam, Jharkhand, Bihar, and the top states are Mizoram, Meghalaya, Kerala, Sikkim, and Goa. Conclusion. When women are empowered, the whole world is empowered. India is in rise and getting rightful place in the world. Government policies did bring better status of women at present. Need life cycle approach. Need change in mindset. Need women-led development approach. Need policies where armed forces opens door for women in long run. Identification of women is required at every field to know their excellence. For more progress and development, we still require affirmative action for women in India. The whole PPT is presented by Apurva Jambal from BA Honours Political Science Department and under the able guidance of Dr. Chandrakanta K. Mathur Ma'am. That is it. This is the end of the presentation on topic affirmative action for women in India. Thank you very much for listening. Have a blissful day.